Welcome to this week's edition of GRTV News. We have a pretty long show because there's a lot of pre-E3 announcements, so I'll keep it short. First up is Mortal Kombat 9. Actually, it's not called 9, it's just called Mortal Kombat at this moment, but who's counting? We will see Ed Boon and his team return to the 2D gameplay of the earlier episodes in the series, and they will also add tag team action for up to 4 players. We are promised a expansive story mode and apparently a very good online component. I guess we'll see more of Mortal Kombat at E3. Another big announcement is Motorstorm Apocalypse, the next game in the Motorstorm series from Sony's Evolution Studios. The game will take place in a city that is abandoned, and believe it or not, the city will be called The City. Motorstorm Apocalypse will be out in 2011, and we can expect it to look absolutely brilliant. Another big announcement is Dungeon Siege 3. If you're familiar with the Dungeon Siege series, you know that it's from Gas Power Games and Chris Taylor, but this time it will be Obsidian Entertainment developing the game, and it will also hit both PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. A new publisher is Square Enix after Microsoft left over to Take-Two, so it's the third publisher of the series. But one thing that should keep fans happy is that Chris Taylor and Gas Power Games will still be supervising the development of the title. Fourth big announcement this week is Red Faction Armageddon, the 4th game in the Red Faction series, and will be returning to March, but it won't be like the last game when we were roaming the great red expanse of the closest neighboring planet that we have. Instead, we'll be going underground, where apparently something evil has awoken. Sounds a bit like Doom, but we'll see what Volition have up their sleeves. In music games news, we have some new instruments announced. First up, we have the new Guitar Hero guitars for Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock. These will be customizable, and we really like the way the pre-order exclusive Battle Axe wings looked. Those are definitely worth rocking out to. And also the Challenger, if you will, Power Gig, Rise of the Sixth String, have announced that they will use air drums, which is going to be very interesting to see how that works, whether the precision and feedback is there. And as a third piece of music news, DJ Hero 2 has been officially announced. Of course, we've already known that it's coming for a long time, but it was made official this week. Furthermore, Telltale Games, who have really made some success with their episodic adventure games. In fact, they've sold over 5 million episodes so far of Sam & Max and Tales of Monkey Island, among other things. They will be venturing into something of a new movie landscape next, with both Back to the Future and Jurassic Park episodic adventure games coming this winter. 505 Games and Kung Fu Factory have announced Supremacy MMA, a new challenger to the UFC Undisputed series and EA Sports' upcoming MMA title. Will it be good enough? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Sega have confirmed that there will be Dreamcast titles coming to both PlayStation Network and Xbox Live Arcade. First up this fall will be Sonic Adventure, followed by Crazy Taxi. Let's hope they also bring out Jet Set Radio and Shenmue that have been rumored. Sega also confirmed that Yakuza 4 will come to Europe and North America next year. It will be present at E3 next week. And one final piece of bad news. Max Payne 3 has been delayed again. It won't be out this fiscal year. That ends on October 31st, and most likely it has been pushed into 2011 now. So that's it for the news, and next week we'll be in Los Angeles for E3, and you should really check in at Game Reactor and GRTV next week, because there will be plenty of news.